Welcome back. During this global pandemic, it can be harder to keep your spirits up. That makes sense, but there are some common traits that happy people have that we can all learn from. Mental toughness expert and former Marine, always a Marine, Eric Rittmeyer joining us now to share what those 4 traits are. First off, good morning to you, Eric. I like you in the blue. It looks good on you.
Oh, you're the man, Scott. That is too kind of you. I got to do something to bring out this wonderful blonde hair, so I figured blue was it.
Yeah, you do have some nice locks there, Eric. All right, let's talk about the happy people. Number 1 is they never make assumptions, right?
Yeah, they just don't do it. We all know that phrase. I can't say it on live television, but when you assume, you make something out of you and me. So we can't do that. Our brains rely very heavily on 2 processes called pattern recognition and emotional tagging. We use that to make quick decisions. The problem is sometimes we make decisions based on different things that aren't really applicable to the current situation. When we assume things, it puts us in bad situations.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I believe our next one is kind of hee-haw related because they said you'll never hear me repeating gossip, so you better listen closely the first time. But they do not gossip, right, happy people?
Gossip is just so bad, Scott. All it does is degrade our own character and ruin the reputation of other people. A lot of times, people we don't even know, people we haven't met, they don't capitalize on somebody else's misfortune. Gossiping's all around bad, and it makes you look bad as well, because then other people think, okay, if they're talking about this person, they're probably talking about me too. They just don't do it.
All right, before we get to our next topic, I'm just curious regarding gossip. If you're somebody who does it, or if you know somebody who does it, how do you make them or yourself stop doing it because it's something you may have done for years? You have any ideas on that?
What I found works best is you just don't feed into it, Scott. You just deflect. So when somebody brings it up, it's just change the subject, move on to something else. How about that race this weekend? Something to get away from it so they get the point that he probably doesn't want to talk about. I'll leave that alone.
Yeah, they're not taking part, so why keep going with it? That does make sense. Good idea. All right, the next one is, and this is tough depending on your situation, especially with the coronavirus, but happy people don't oftentimes, you'll notice this, they don't really feel sorry for themselves, right?
They don't. And the thing about that, Scott, it's okay. It's a normal emotion. It's a natural emotion to feel sorry for ourselves, and it's okay. The issue is to not spend a lot of time there. Pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, get back out there. The longer you stay in the pity party, the longer it's going to take you to get back to having a level head again. They don't spend a lot of time there.
Well, what about holding grudges? I know, like Jim and I, we slam each other all the time, but we never hold grudges, and I think that's why we're kind of happy people.
It's funny. That's the truth. And holding grudges does absolutely nothing. All it does is just continues to poison ourselves. We hang on to things. We latch on. We rehash things through our brain. When we don't let go of being upset with somebody, we're only hurting ourselves. We just need to move on. You forgive, you don't forget type thing. But holding stuff in isn't good for anybody. It's like they used to say, don't hold in your sneeze. It's going to make your lungs collapse.
Oh, I've tried to hold in the sneeze before. That does not feel good, Eric. It does not feel good.
Hey, it made my hair fall out.
Yeah, that's it. Just poof, they shot out like a porcupine. It was amazing. Eric, if people want more information, obviously we have this on our website as well, but do you have a book or a website or anything that people can look to? Because you have a lot of good advice.
Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate that. Yes, my website is mentaltoughness.speaker.com. I'm also giving away a program for free to your viewers. It's called Overcoming Obstacles. They can just go in there and type in Scott, S-C-O-T-T.
Really?
Seriously, I put your name in.
Oh, you're the best.
Scott, really, I did.
All right.
I knew you would love it. I had to do it. I can't help it. Scott.
Okay, that makes sense and easy to remember, at least for me. Eric Rittmeyer, thanks for being here this morning. We appreciate it, as always.
Good seeing you again, Scott. Take care, buddy.
You too. Jess, over to you.
Scott, thank you. A group of high school